Hello everyone, this is Father John, and I'm here to announce that we are beginning our 75th anniversary. That is a huge deal. 75 years of celebrating all of the sacraments, baptisms, confirmations, weddings, confessions, receiving the Eucharist, celebrating the Eucharist together, and of course 75 years of congregations, of all of us gathered together in this one parish. Kicking off our 75th anniversary, today we want to spotlight a few of our parishioners. Although we could only interview 4 of our families for this process, please know that all of you make up our parish who we are today. I want to thank each and every one of you for giving all of your gifts to the beauty of our parish.
We've been a member at ICHEM for 51 years. We joined it in 1970 and we've been here ever since.
Well, we started going here in 2011 or 11.
It'll be 44 years this November since we came to IHM.
Started coming here September of 2019, right? So yeah, it's gonna be about 2 years this fall.
We lived in Kentucky and New York and California, so we saw other parishes, so this is a good place.
We just started going here and ended up really liking it. But it's been 10 years now.
The big pull was the school. Steve and I had the experience of Catholic education. We definitely wanted our kids to have the same.
Probably what drew us to IHM, we really wanted a church where we would feel welcomed and just a sense of worship and purpose of when you come to church, we focus on worshiping our Lord, and we really got that feeling from IHM.
We prefer the Sunday morning masses at 8:30 or 10:30. We'll go to either.
10:30 on Sunday. That's about when we can get out of the house with all of the kids.
Yeah, we used to like to go to the earlier mass. Now it's just a struggle getting everybody going before then, So 10:30 it is.
We always go for the 4:30 one. Seems like it's nice on a Saturday. Come in and feel like we have our whole Sunday then to kind of relax and enjoy it.
And we love our Roaring 20s and 30s events.
That's true.
After
Those always
mass
happen afterward,
on
right?
4:30, we are there.
Well, 10:30, we almost never go to any other mass other than that unless there's some special occasion.
Unless the Archbishop is here or something.
Yeah.
And we'll come to that one.
Usually we get treats because what day is it?
The Lord's Day.
Oh, when our kids were growing up, and I have to probably say when I was a child, we'd go to my grandma's after Sunday Mass and see cousins. And so we always taught our kids that Sunday was family days.
We usually get something to eat after Mass when our children were younger. Then we would sometimes go out for donuts or some treat or something like that. But now we'll pick up bagels or go to the pancake house.
Our tradition for a long time has been family. And now we have kids married, grandkids married, grandkids engaged, and 2 great-grandchildren. So there's a bunch of family to stay in touch with.
We get gas. Sometimes we go out to lunch or grocery shopping.
Yeah.
But lately, what have we been doing lately? Where do we go on Sunday?
Snuffies.
So we've been going to Snuffies.
Yep.
Or the pancake
or
house.
Pancake house for breakfast when we do the morning mass. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's always really
mass.
fun.
Well, I sort of have a high regard for Doubting Thomas. He went on to start the Catholic Church in India, and the Malabar coast is still quite a Catholic area. And interestingly, the Catholic Church has something like 10,000 schools in India. I mean, it's amazing.
Mine is Moses because The Prince of Egypt, classic movie. I think Moses just has been my favorite. But I feel like throughout my childhood, that movie was just my favorite. So then Moses is my favorite Bible character.
I would say Mary. I'm always praying to Mary for intercession. Say the rosary every day. Yeah, Mary for sure.
Mine's St. Paul. I love the story of his conversion, how he's this super pious, devout Jew, and God definitely saw something he could use.
I would say that mine would be St. Joseph, the worker. Use him as a role model, and it just kind of fits my personality and my dad's personality.
I really like St. Matthew, and it's because I learned recently he's the patron saint of accountants, which is that is my current profession. So
CPA.
Right, yeah.
I think my favorite person is Mary, just because raising kids is hard. She had no idea what she was signing up for.
St. Peter is a favorite of mine because he always seems to be very genuine to me. He is impetuous, and he'll just do what comes to mind at the moment. And I can just appreciate that he is who he is.
Well, there's a lot of impactful moments.
Yes.
I would say I've had several. The parish kind of became a hobby, or one of my hobbies, and started with the landscaping, picking up debris, planting shrubs, removing limbs, and then it got into construction, which I turned out really enjoyed, working with contractors, and helped Father Pat with the 2000 build with a renovation. And then in 2004, we did the school renovation. And since then, the parking lot, the boiler, now just maintenance problems here and there. It's fun to be a part of fixing things.
When my twin brother died, Sister Eleanor was big help. I wanted to plan the funeral service. So I went to Sister Eleanor. She was just great. She helped me choose the readings, the songs. I mean, really helped me. Father Pat was supportive, but she was super helpful in making that special. We are so blessed to have her.
We were having hospitality after Mass one Sunday, and it was Catholic Schools Week, so Joanne was giving tours of the school. She asked us if we wanted a tour, and Eric and I looked at each other like, I guess for fun. Catholic private school is not something we could ever afford. She gave us a tour, and she was extremely kind and welcoming, and lo and behold, 7 years later, our kids go to NDA.
Well, this, of course, would involve our son. He was ill for a long time, and we had so much support from our parish during that time. People would start groups that would bring in meals to us. They'd take a turn to bring in a meal, and it was so helpful. And sometimes people would come and stay with him so I could get out for just a walk or something like that. It was a long period of time, and I really saw them being Jesus to us.
Yeah, Steve Arnold came over and mowed our lawn. Braskets and some other parishioners came over and cleaned our house. And I think Lorraine Brasket, that's a real class cleaner.
Yeah, she's amazing.
I think she scrubbed the grout on the tile with a toothbrush. But it's very impressive. The people were so helpful.
Well, we started going to this church just a little bit under 2 months after we got married. This has been a really special place for us to just blossom as a couple, find out what we like, what we're interested in, and we love getting involved. So that's probably one of the most impactful moments is ever since we got married, this has been our church community.
I couldn't have said it better. Oh. Yeah, that's perfect.
We've gone to a lot of events. How much time do you have? How much time? We love events.
Yeah.
We went to the wine and cheese one. We've been to bingo.
Well, we played bags last night with Father John and Sam and the young adult group. Santa pancake breakfast, the Easter egg hunt.
What about the fish fry? Is that a
those are the best.
Fries are the best ever.
Lent fish fries.
Lent,
right?
Lent fish fries. I forgot about that one.
Well, I always enjoyed the Oktoberfest. It was an excellent community event, and the whole parish participated.
Halloween carnivals are Roaring 20s and 30s.
I remember our family ran the wishing well one time, and I think in a whole weekend we collected $16.
Yeah.
But
that wasn't the point. You know, it was the community and the fun that the kids had, and it was really a good time. And the dance afterwards, you know, Fred and I liked to do the polka, and we had our youngest child, Hans, who was an infant at that time, and so Jeanette Brand offered to hold him so that we could dance.
We saw a Christmas concert here with the jazz band.
Yeah. Yep.
That was really cool.
Yep.
We had a Christmas party here with our Roaring 20s and 30s. There's probably more. We love events here.
It's kind of our second home here. We spend a lot of time here, come to think of it.
We do love it here.
That I particularly appreciate and enjoy, and it goes way back to 70 years ago, the Stations of the Cross. They always felt special, emotional, peaceful, reflective.
well, I've always liked Anna Christie, and then the Prayer of St. Francis.
The Ave Maria, when it is sung in church, is always moving to me.
What's your favorite prayer?
I like the rosary.
We do like praying the rosary together as a family.
Rosary, but we like the prayer to St. Michael too. That's a good prayer, right?
Well, I say the rosary every day. That's very special to me. The memorare, say that many times for Mary to intercede for different things. And then we attend daily Mass as often as we can.
For mine, the Our Father prayer is kind of my favorite. It's just a great one to kind of meditate on, and I find myself, you know, before work or in times of stress, you know, it's just a good one to kind of to go toward.
I appreciate Holy Week and Lent and the stations concluding with Easter. That's special to me, that at the Lent period.
Probably have a certain verse that I think of.
Yeah.
That's the Proverbs 3, 5 through 6, the trust in the Lord with all your heart. Just because a lot of things send you in different paths, and God always has you no matter what path he sends you on. So probably that verse just sticks in my mind all the time.
First and foremost is the school. I just feel that the kids get such a good appreciation of Christ by attending the Catholic school, and I can't say enough about the teachers. Hope Catholic education continues at IHM as strong as it's been during many years we've been here.
Well, you know, when we first moved into the parish, there was a youth group that provided the music. Kids that were in high school and maybe early college. That was very popular.
IHM is really moving in the right direction and including lots of generations. And there's more, you know, for the younger children now and for the young adults and older people. And so I think it's good in reaching out to everybody.
I think for the future of IHM, I want to see more crying babies. Actually, from when we first started coming here to now, I feel like there's a lot more kids and more families, more younger families.
I think IHM has a wonderful future ahead. I think probably what I would love to see is just more events where we're coming together as a community. I think we have a strong diversity of ages and interests and families and couples.
I would like to see another 75 years here for the parish and the people that come behind us. And I'll put in a comment for the Lenny and Rita Lavacic, the John Kokish, and whoever I'm forgetting, the charter members who started this in that Quonset hut down the road and got us started and contributed and volunteered, and then all the others over the last 75 years. And I'd like to see it all continue in good shape.
We'd like to see Father John stay for a long time, too. He is so amazing, so humble, and such a hard worker, and so dedicated to the people. We love having him.
More of these videos are going to be coming, so if any of you would like to be interviewed throughout the celebration of the 75th anniversary, go ahead and let us know. And again, I want to thank all of you for your participation in our parish. It is such an honor to be your pastor And with your continued love and support, we are going to have another 75 years to this beautiful parish.